of the land among the people. There shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. They shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of Yahweh. They shall cry aloud from the sea. Wherefore glorify ye Yahweh in the fires, in the name of Yahweh, power of Israel, in the isles of the sea. From the uttermost part of the of the earth, have we heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanings, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. And that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, beginning with their elites. They have dealt very treacherously with us. Even not just us Israelites, but even the other nations. I mentioned Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. They bombed that place, man. They still deal with the effects of that. And that's been what, uh, about 80 years ago, 80, maybe 81 years ago, maybe. All right, when they bombed Japan, they bombed Ammon, them Ammonites over there in Japan. Verse 17, fire and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth. Yeah, man. Fire, man. Fire. The ultimate fire is the missiles. All right, over a million degrees Fahrenheit, man. All right, it says, verse 18, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. He that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. And the elites of Esau is going to survive. And we're going to grab them up first. They're going to be the first crops of slaves out of you Edomites. All right. It says, he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on the high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. The earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Yeah, those missiles are going to hit this place, and the impact of the missiles is going to cause the earth to actually shake, man. All right, that's going to be they're going to be a devastating impact. All right, because you want the scriptures to tell you how many missiles is going to hit this place. It says 200,000. 200,000. Well, I'll get it. All right. Let's finish up this precept real quick. Well, I'm at verse 21. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. All right. Yeah, that's Esau, man. You're the real high ones, man. I mean, you're in the ruling seat because Yahweh Shah put you in that ruling seat. All right. And you're gonna be punished, man, for all your evil doings, man. All right. So after these missiles destroy your society, all right, the first thing you're gonna be doing is uh, being hardcore slaves. Start with you banking families, man. You central bankers. Verse 22 is going to prove it. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison. And after many days shall they be visited. Yeah, man. you know, we're gonna round you up after those missiles destruction. I'm sorry, after those missiles destroyed your society, and we're watching your society being destroyed on the chariots. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. I don't want to All right, we're gonna come down off those chariots with those immortal bodies, your spiritual powers, and we're gonna grab your little red ass up. All you red ass, you real red skins. All right, we're gonna grab you up, and we're gonna put you in shackles and chains. All right. Um, that's in the book of Psalms 148, 149. Let's see. Yeah, Psalms 149. Excuse me. It says, Psalms 149, starting at verse. I start at 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Heavenly Father be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Yeah, because we praise Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah by even doing these lessons. The two-edged sword that's within our hand. Excuse me, my sinus is acting up. But the two-edged sword that's within our hand is the scriptures. All right, Hebrews 4:12. All right, real quick, let's get that. All right, let's get that. Hebrews 4:12. It says, "For the word of the Heavenly Father is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and of the joint and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." So that's our two-edged sword, right? This right here, this book. All right, that's why Esau want to ban this book and remove these books from us. All right, see, you so-called Negroes and Latino Native Americans out there, you think it's a so-called white man's book. This book condemns the so-called white man. All right, you just wicked as hell and don't want to come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and walk in the righteous path. All right, it says, let the Psalms 141, Psalms 149, verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of them the Father be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. Read the judgment written for you Edomites. All right, there's slavery. All right, and your society is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. All right, and also the chariots too. But the ultimate destruction is going to be those missiles. It says, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, which are the Israelites. The saints are all our people. We're the saints, not you heathen, okay? It says, praise ye Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. So, like I said, your nobles and your kings are going to be um, placed in fetters of iron. All right. Basically, when you look at how they do us when we're locked up in their system. All right. Let's see here. Feathers of iron. Let's see what we get. Let's see what comes up. All right. Feathers of iron. Yeah. Yeah. This is how you gonna look, man. This is how you gonna look. All right. This is how you're gonna look. All right. Straight to the point. Excuse me. All right. Straight to the point. All right. We're gonna look just like that when we grab your little red piece of shit ass up out those pits and out of those rocks you're gonna be trying to hide in. We're gonna grab you up out of there, man. It's over, Esau, man. Can't hide from us. We're gonna find you, Edomites, man. All right. Revelation 9 and 16. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you do the math on that, Esau. All right, that's 2 million, man. Hey, hey. It says 200,000. All right, 200,000. That's a lot of missiles, man. 200,000. That's a lot, man. Yeah, man. That's 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 gonna be the end game to you Edomites, man. You know those missiles. So with that, say Lord, when you were edified in the spirit, and all praise and glory be unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbat Shem Kakadash. Again, Shalom to you Akim. You know, and we look forward to seeing those missiles destroy you Edomites society. All right, and that's all I have for you. Shalom.